And they go, no. All right. And bean soup is 18 cents a bowl. I'll have a bowl of bean soup and a loaf of bread, please.
And
Thank you
again,
very much. And leave a 20% tip. All right. I hope everybody has a good one. We'll see you later, guys.
Thanks,
you.
Coach.
Thank you.
Dan, I did not get a message from you. Did you try to send me a private message or something? Text? Did you send it by carrier pigeon? Did not see the message from you. Dan, shoot me said message. Guys, I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. We are in a narrowing range. What are we looking for? We're looking for a breakout. Some people are short with the no lose situation at this point. So that's okay. But you guys having the alerts where we could be looking for a short zone above that, guys. Above 940, really probably want to see it get closer to 990. Then we start looking again. So those are your two areas you can start looking at between that 9, maybe 911, 915. I like the, start looking around 907 for a good short setup. And then all the way up to 940. Anything above 940, probably going to give it till almost 990. Start looking again. There you go. There's a plan, guys. You got it? Got it. Get it. Got it. Good. Everybody understand what I'm saying? And you're looking for a short setup. That would be an M. That would be a 16 tick rule. In those areas, we are oversold. So it would not be unrealistic to see it get a little push up to that at least 940, if not even, like I said, guys, not even up to this 990 level, which is not far from the pivot. So that is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Got it. Let me run, get my coffee, get myself ready before the open, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Be right back, guys. Okay? Yeah, a lot like yesterday, guy. No, we're not looking for a buy anymore, Sarter. But a lot like yesterday. We are going to trade with a trend in this room, guys. Counter trend people know what to do. You already have privilege to do that. You have the ability to do that. We are going to trade with a trend here. Some counter trend people. Yeah, I mean that could be an area to take profits, right? Richard says it best here, guys. I mean, realistically, don't expect a lot out of anything until after 10, until after the Powell speaks. Now, maybe are we going to be able to get a trade in before then? Yeah, probably, most likely. But tread lightly, guys. I mean, if we see a lot of chop before then, we're going to stay away from it. Any newer people, I think we got quite a few people on trial. Those of you on trial, we're going to be patient traders. We're going to wait um, until we get a good high probability setup, which we already know the zone that we're looking for. And so, what we urge that you do, newer to us, those of you that are newer to us, don't know if today is going to really be quite the Crable days, Ron. I'm wary of um, doing that more days. That you get about one shot, two shots a month at a good Crable trade, a really good one. The wider the range, the more scared I get of Crable trades. Yesterday, narrow range, I'll take it all day long. But so keep an eye on the range today. That's what you do. What you do, Ron. It's not very significant. Yeah, you use that for a target, starter. So that's what you do. Use your area. If you've got an area that buying happened yesterday on the downside, that should be a target today, right? Make sense? Yeah, I would imagine we see a similar thing to yesterday. Not exactly the same. I mean, ton of selling pressure yesterday. What are the odds? What you guys tell me? Think through this. Ton of selling pressure. Don't give me the order flows are this. The delta of change in order flows is this. Don't give me that. Just look at the charts. Look at what happened yesterday and tell me what you think could happen first this morning. Hey, there you go, Hunter. Todd, now you guys got it. You guys understand. So that is a logical thought process, right? Think about it like this. You get a push above right now. We get a push above. If we get a push that goes above that 940, 945 area, then you would expect it to move to where? Look at your charts and tell me. Maybe the pivot, right? So at least 990. So, and you guys know 100 ticks is nothing. 100 ticks is nothing. So if you don't see, you try it. You take a try at the short between the zone we gave you. Take a try at the short. Even inside the zone we gave you. And you be quick with your stops, move it down. If it runs in your direction, great. If it doesn't, you lock in 10 ticks and move your stop down so that you're in a no-lose situation. And then if the trade continues to work, keep trailing. If it doesn't, then what does that tell you? Okay. Now there's a second part of it. Second part of thinking through this, guys. If you have counter trend privileges in this room, you can do that. What's the only other exception to do counter trends if you're in this room and you have explicit permission from a coach, because we know that you can trade counter trend and do it well without getting your butt handed to you. Guys, tell Paul what the other exception is. The other exception is you have to be mucho green to start doing counter trends, Paul. Got it, Paul? New Paul. I'm going to call you New Paul now because we have lots of Pauls. New Paul. Paul. There we go. Yeah, let's just be careful, guys. Anybody, if anybody jumped in a quick trade, got ill-advised trade this morning, took a little stop out, keep your stops close. Here's the thing it's very likely that you see this area as what are the two scenarios going to happen? Relief rally, right? We have a relief rally to maybe that pivot point at 990. 2, there are people that are still saying, you know what, we're going to just accumulate short positions all day long, right? So those are the two things that we could be looking at. Well, ATR is low, volume is low, the tape's moving at like snail speed. So let's get ready to get into the open, guys. I really think if you're not trying to build a short position right now, meaning you're scaling into a short position, you're just going to be patient. Be patient. Look for a good trade setup. Like I said earlier, maybe an M or a breakout trade. Right? That's about it. Going into the open. What is that, Paul? Paul S. I'm going to call you my Paul. Oh, super green. Good job. It's official. So again, think about what I was saying. I was telling you guys at 8:45, what do I think is about to happen? Consolidation. The signs were there. The signs told us that we could be going into consolidation. Look what is happening. We happen to be there, right? In said consolidation. So any of you guys that are slightly red this morning, just be patient. Any of you guys that are short from the previous short call, keep it. Keep your stops down. Make sure that you've locked in profits. Is the sound coming in real low, guys? Is it low, or I'm going to change my... No? Okay. Turn your speakers up. Let me change my microphone setting real quick. That should catch a little more sound, but I think most people said it was all right to begin with. All right. These fancy microphones have all these different settings on them. You have to figure out which one's which. Yeah, you might need to clear cookies, Abe, something like that. Um, look what's working. Your stop had to be. The 10 never got touched. You guys, let's and we are open for business. Market's open, guys. Please, newer people after the open to let the big boys and girls in mind. If you're following along with us, you're new, even if it's your first room, we just more papers just to try to do things here and follow along that. And I think that just be patient, learn how to do things. New with us, start at our for the two. It's because you get class all kinds of good helpful videos on just how we think and do things. And um here we go. Buckle up. Don't let these little fake outs scare you guys. These little stop takers. Again, back in consolidation at the same area. So now we're starting to think through things. You guys like me? This is what you guys should be doing, talking out loud to yourself. Nice, Chad. I followed the plan. Oh, dang, damn it. I'll bring my screen back in a minute. I may need to refresh myself in the room, guys. So let's see if this works. If it stalls out on me again, I'm going to have to refresh myself. All right, let's move our stops down a little bit. I like the 9. Let's go 893. You probably go a little bit tighter on it. Let's just do 890. It locks in what? 20 ticks for most people. 20 ticks. Now, you guys start looking back for support. Obviously, right in this area, there's some support. And make sure that if you have multiple contracts, you're taking profits here. One contract, you need to trail. I would lower it just a tad. If you didn't get a good fill, you've got to put yourself lower than, probably need to put yourself down here if you did not get a good fill at 973. That way you've locked in some ticks. I think we've got a chance to go a little lower, even though this is support. So just lock in, 20, 25 ticks. And if you get stopped out, great. Fantastic. You made a profitable trade. $807 support. I don't give a lot of, let's see what we got. Yeah, there probably is some support around 807 from 820. 820 to 807, there's probably going to be some support, most likely. Yeah, and that'll probably give some support, but that's the Globex low. And keep in mind the original comments too, guys. What in the original comments stand out to you? 2 words stand out to me in the original comments. What are they? So what are the 2 words I see in the original comments that stand out? Your cell signal. Nope. There we go, Mike. Those are the 2 words that stand out to me. Bear flags. Arr. All right, stop is now 879. 879 is a stop now, guys. We are going to trail this puppy down. We put it in the comments. The entry area was between 907 to 937. Tom, it's in the alert section. Got it, Tom? And it did bounce right off of support. So anybody that took profits here, like I said, good job. Great work. When I give you guys these targets, especially those of you guys that are trading these, what do they call them? Those accounts, those prop accounts. Anybody that's doing that, take those targets. Take those targets. You got to. And as I said earlier in my comments, verbal comments, don't trade the chop. Let it break out. Don't trade the chop. Let it break out. Look for a sell area or let it break out. Still hear those words, bear flag, in my mind. And prepare to be amazed. We're going to have some big trades today, guys. Everybody here, is there anybody that can't wait until 10 a.m. to take a trade? Is there anybody here that cannot wait until 10? Let me know. Seriously, if you can't wait till 10 to take a trade, that means you can wait till 10. No, you can't wait till 10 to take a trade, Marsha? Or yes, you can. Okay. Is there anybody that can't? Just speak up if you can't wait till 10, guys. We want to be patient. We definitely want to be patient, guys. This is tough sledding. Look, this is tough sledding. If you didn't catch the original call to look between 907 to 937 for a short, then you've got to be a patient, nice little patient trader. You can look for the breakouts. You can do that. So somebody mentioned it earlier. We'll keep an eye on Crable, right? So we'll take, Yeah, let's be patient. We got to be patient. We have to do this. If you want to be a successful trader, anybody got to go through this. Got to go through this talk track in your mind and say, okay, well, I know this worked. This trade worked, right? Whether you took it or not, you know it worked. So what's the other thing that we have in the comments? Take bear flags, which means you can take small little breakout trades, right? Let it consolidate, then take a little breakout trade. Other than that, we're going to be just. We will get a sell signal. Again, 9:48. Do we really expect anything other than what's happening right now before that? Yes or no? Yeah, that's it. Marsha, we'll cover the Crable later. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I mean, do you seriously, guys? Do we really expect anybody that's looking at my charts? Do we really expect anything to change about this before 10 a.m.? Now, the really cool thing about this is if it does stay in this area, there's a nice little Crable trade setting up, right? The high would be it'd be on this bar. So the high would be 922, which is our short zone anyway. And the low is still 849, 922, 849. So you keep your eyes on that. But what do? All right. Now you say, okay, 922. Let's see, 922. So 923, maybe I have a buy stop at 923. Maybe I have a sell stop at what price? 848. Right? Now, the other thing is you can also look at your tick chart. Anybody that knows the tick tick boom trade, it's in the industry, it's called tick fade. Again, we make up our own words. Anybody that knows the tick fade trade, you can let these rallies get up here, take your high tick reads, and sell them. And ticks are starting to stay above zero. So you could probably do that from both sides, right? You could do a tick fade long or a tick fade short. Tick, tick, boom, right? So you can do a tick, tick, boom long. You could do a tick, 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 boom short. Practice. If you don't know how to do it, we will cover it in one of our trainings. It's covered in one of our videos. But it is a trade you have to practice. And times like this are good times to practice it. In Sim. So you guys have your thoughts on the 848 sell stop, 923 buy stop. And so keep yourself busy with that, right? So you're thinking now, it's getting close to 10. Yeah, so that's, like I said earlier, that's a target, right? Anybody that took the short, that was their target. Sarter. So we're still seeing the same type of consolidation. Do we, other than a little practice here for the next few minutes on your tick, tick, boom trades. If you really want to accumulate a long position, try your best. But at the end of the day, this was, it was a buying zone before. Does it mean that's a buying zone now? Or does it mean that that's where contracts are being flushed out, right? How many orders could be just getting flushed out here, Sarter? That was another high tick. You guys saw that high tick. Got up to the top of the little range here. Typically, those are pretty good for 8 to 12 ticks, 10 ticks. And then eventually one of them turns into a runner. No, yeah, you're right. It is a significant level. You're completely right about it, Sarter. You can look on the chart and see right now, this is a significant level. So whatever is going on here, whether they're accumulating buy orders or unloading, unloading shorts here, either way, there is a significant area here. It doesn't matter. Thank you for pointing it out, Sarter, Coach B. Just confirming here. 923 and 840. What was the low, guys? 840. 848. One tick above, one tick below, Captain K. Just look at it. Just watch those areas. Know that in 5.5 minutes, there's likely to be some type of breakout. Very, very likely to see some type of breakout in the next 3 minutes. If it's in your plan, you could be in that long. You could be. I mean, if you're doing it, you're looking for, like 90 something. But we want to stick with the trend in this room. Few people have counter trend privileges. So if you do the counter trend trades, that's just make sure that you're not posting it. And I don't know about it if you're not approved for it. There you go. But you're going to be better off, guys, here. We've seen it day and time again that what? Time and time again, the time and time again, the
trend is your friend.
All right, there you go, Dennis. If you guys want to use that, use that. Time and time again, guys, we see that trading with a trend produces much easier setups, much better results. Counter trend long people. Don't be surprised that your target would be our selling area before. How about that? Yeah, don't trade what that thing, Mike. That's it. It's what we need you to do. Stop thinking. I think I can do this. So to have follow the market and understand that hey, we going on here. We realize that there's a significant quote unquote a significant amount. So the anxious long people that long away with it, but they know the risk. And if you don't have a track record that says I am pretty darn good with the trend, then why would you trade against the trend? A bit of a short signal, but he may do what we put that sell in trail. Did anybody do? Just wondering. Just a bit I did it. Opinions are like opinion. Guys, I'm not gonna blame anybody to wait. So try stops, guys. And the 848 sell stop is making money. How about that? Good job, guys. Everybody did that. For oh, you got to listen for a bit. Oh, okay. Coach said 848, 923 would be a good buy stop. We didn't hit that. And then the 848 so and whopping 6 ticks of heat. Full 6 ticks of heat. Now our stop is here, guys. 923 is the stop. How many of you guys put in the 848 stop as prescribed? It was prescribed. Nice job, guys. Way to rock and roll. Stop still, take profits if you can, guys. Beacon it down. Get ourselves a little these are down to do it. A lot more blocking tick, I guess. Nice, great job. Job, Kev. Just press the buttons. Nice job. Way to follow instructions. You are welcome, Nick. You are welcome. Can I give you a gong? Let's give you a gong. 2 gongs. 1 gong for the both of you. How about that? 1 gong for the both of you. Good job, Jackson. And that's how you make your day's worth of money. There's a first touch rule. That's how you in a matter. So Kev's done for. Yeah, I know you're gonna say you just press the buttons. Oh, you weren't done for the day. It was somebody else. Nick. Good job, Nick. Have a great day. Nice job, Low Kev. Nailed that 100-point runner. Nice. I didn't use my crystal ball today. I used my brain thingy. Use my little brain thingy here. Maybe we could look for that again, right? Just bouncing off support. So yeah, what do we know from before? We know where the selling start. Now, again, what is the volatility number today? What is the volatility number today, guys? Okay. You start factoring that in, right? Take the low, know what that number is on the high side. It would be very surprising to me if that low didn't coincide with somewhere around the 990 level. I would imagine low 738. I'm sorry, the same selling zone we had before. Forgive me. Not the 990. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Volatility number coincides with exactly where we started selling earlier. What a start just thinking through these scenarios. Nice little home run off the open, off the little pass beach there. Not very often does the Crable trade. Like I said, somebody mentioned, I think there's somebody mentioned the Crable trade. We started looking at it and we started assessing. We said, you know what? It is a narrow range. Why not have it? Why not put those buy and sell stops in and be ready to go? And the Crable trade is one of our basic setups. You just don't want to go to the well too often with it unless you have, like a narrow opening range. Then it could be a good play for you. Those of you that took that short, see, long guy lessons. It's out. Take notes of things like that, and you say, okay, now I promise. Next time I see a narrow Crable trade. Did any of you guys do this this little M here? Anybody do that or take the 16 tick short signal? Anybody do that? Ron, Todd, you guys are getting it. Obviously, you're probably flat now. So that's a good little trade. And it came right.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. During your time with us, you'll have access to our live trade calls, as well as participation in chat to have questions answered by a coach. Hey everyone, Paulina here again. Welcome to Liberty Trading Club. Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here again. Hopefully you've enjoyed the live participation in chat to have questions answered by a coach, as well as access to our basic and advanced live training classes. After your first free 3 days, it's just $149 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.